back to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Caitlin and I make beauty, fashion, and lifestyle videos every week. So if you want to subscribe so you don't miss out, go ahead and click that down here. Today's video is going to be the ride or die makeup tag, just slash your favorite products. And I wasn't actually tagged to do this, but I thought this was such a helpful video just because I get messages every week asking me my favorite foundations, eyeliners, lipsticks, and things like that. And this really breaks it down. I've got like an Excel sheet. I've broke down every category and my favorite ride or die products. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into that. If you've been around my channel for a while, you probably recognize this old background. Honestly, I was just feeling a change of scenery for this video. And I didn't feel like setting up all my big lights and stuff. I just wanted to sit down and film this before I go back to school this week. So I'm just sitting in front of a window. The light might fluctuate a little bit, but this is kind of more of a laid back video. I'm not doing a tutorial. I'm just letting you guys know my favorite products. And I quickly wanted to mention, I don't have all of them like a tangible product to show you, but I will be popping up a picture and the price of each individual product throughout this video, just so that you can get a really good idea of what exactly I'm talking about, because some of these products are at school and I'm at home filming this right now. So let's go ahead and get started. I think I have almost 30 products. So the first category is your favorite foundation primer. And for me, I use something every day that is not a primer, but it's the Nivea Men's Sensitive Post Shave Balm. This is my absolute favorite way to prime my face for foundation. I love the way that this feels. I love the way that it smells. It smells so good. Very, very mainly, but it does smell really, really good. But the main thing is that I love how it feels on my skin. It feels just kind of moisturizing and it gives like a smooth canvas, but it's not like that silicone texture, and I hate the feeling of that, so I really like that primer. The next is your favorite foundation. My ride or die foundation is probably going to come as no surprise, and that is the Revlon Colorstay, and this has been given a run for its money recently. I've been using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and I love that foundation. It's beautiful on, and it's really, really pretty in pictures, but I know if I had to pick one foundation for the rest of my life, I would definitely go with the Revlon Colorstay, just because even when my skin's a little bit drier, this one still works for me. I'm in shade 180 Sand Beige. It's what I have on right now. I tried to wear most of these products. I could go a little darker. This is a little bit light for me right now, but I really like that. And that is in the one for combo to oily skin, but the dry skin formula is really good as well. So the next category is under eye concealer. My favorite under eye concealer that I always go back to is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle, and I really like the neutralizer, which is a yellow tone. This just has like a little sponge tip on the end. You can just sponge it on underneath, then blend it with a finger or a sponge or a brush, and it's really, really lightweight. It doesn't settle into my lines, but it does camouflage dark circles really well, so this has been a favorite for a very long time. In the next category, it was originally just one category of concealer, but I broke it down into under eye concealer and blemish concealer because for me, I use two different products for those. So my favorite blemish concealer, like to hide imperfections or just zits or something on my face, is the Hard Candy Glamoflauge. This has been a favorite for a very long time. If you've watched me for any amount of time, you probably know that. And a lot of these products are pretty repetitive because they are, of course, my favorite, so I have mentioned them a lot, but I just wanted to have one video that you all could go to and see like my exact favorite in every category. So Hard Candy Glamoflauge, this is in light. I usually use light medium. This is a little bit too light. This is like the older packaging. My new one's actually at school, but I like light medium for me because I don't want it to be too light and highlight the imperfections. So this is really full coverage and I love it. It's like $6. The next category is face powder, so a powder to set the overall full face, and I'm hoping this isn't really dark right now. Like I said, I'm in front of a window, so I can't really control that, but it looks okay. Favorite face powder is the Rimmel Stay Matte and Translucent. I have bought tons and tons of these. This one is like about done. But if I'm going to set my face makeup, this is usually what I'll go to. I kind of go back and forth, but this is just the go-to powder, and if I could only have one, I would definitely be happy just using this for the rest of my life, I'm pretty sure. And then the next category is under eye setting powder, and sometimes I use that Rimmel Stay Matte powder under my eyes, and that works fine for me. But if I'm wanting to do a full-on bake, then I will use the Coty Airspun, and I use translucent extra coverage. I don't have it to show because it's at school right now, but like I said, I'll have a picture and the price somewhere on the screen. But it's a really good powder. It's super affordable. You get a ton of product. I've been using the same one for like a very long time. The only thing is the scent, but I think they do have an unscented version, so that might be good if you're a little sensitive to smells in your makeup. But it makes your under eyes look so smooth, and like I said, it's really affordable for the product and just for the amount of product that you're getting, and it's just really good. So the next category is your favorite blush. For me, I had a very hard time picking this. At first, my first thought was MAC Pinch Me. That's like my favorite blush of the last maybe like year or so. But if I could only have one blush for the rest of my life, I think I would probably want something a little bit more neutral. And for me, this is a blush that I do, like I said, always go back to. And that's what I try to think of with these products. And that is the Estee Lauder Pure Color Blush in Brazen Bronze number 09. And it's very similar to Pinch Me. It's kind of a neutral undertoned blush, I guess, with a little bit of like a warm pink color in it, because I don't like a cool tone pink on me. It just doesn't suit me. I have this on right now, and it's just a really pretty blush color. It's definitely one of those blushes that when I hit pan, I'm going to want to repurchase because I don't want to do without it. But it's lasted a very long time. It is a little bit more on the pricey side, but you get well, it's 0.24 ounces of product, but I feel like I've used this so much and I still haven't hit pan. Well, now I can't open it again. But if you can see, I mean, it's got like a dent in it, but I don't think I'm close to hitting pan just yet. So that's definitely a ride or die blush. The next category is bronzer, and this is a new find. About a year ago, I probably would have said NYX Sunny Bronzer, which is still a favorite bronzer of mine if I want a really matte, just like original classic bronzer. I love that bronzer. But I feel like this bronzer is one that I will continue to repurchase. I have one at school, one at home, and that's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Bronzer. And I have hit pan on this one. It smells so good. It's like a bronzer that has a touch of a sheen to it. It's not a matte bronzer, but it's not shimmery either. It makes your skin look really healthy. It smells so good, and it's just a really good color for my skin. Please ignore my fingernails. But I really like this one, and if I had to pick one bronzer just to warm up my overall complexion, it's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. The next category is contour powder. And I really love my Anastasia contour kit, but I have to say I don't reach for it as much as I do this product. When I was thinking about products that I really like reach for on a daily basis, I love to reach for this Wet n Wild Color Icon contouring palette in, this one's in Caramel Toffee. And I think I just realized on the screen I put Dulce de Leche on the color when I typed it out, because I've already typed out the products, but this one is in Caramel Toffee, so this one's my favorite actually. This is the more cool tone of the two, and you can see I've used a ton of this contour powder. You get a pretty good amount of product in this, and I do like the under eye setting powder in this too. I'll use that sometimes, but this contouring powder is just like a really good skin tone match for me. It's got a little bit of a almost like a taupey purple undertone, and it doesn't look like a bruise, but it does make like a realistic shadow. It's not too dark or anything, and you can see I've used a lot of that. These are very affordable, and they're just really good quality powders. So the next category is your favorite highlighter. And I'm not someone who loves like the super metallic, like shimmery highlighter. Some days I'm really feeling that and I really want to go all out with my highlight. But usually I like something a little bit more subtle and something that looks like I could actually be glowing that way. And I have this on today, but I did put it on a little bit more intensely, and you can build this one up, is why it's one of my favorites. So that's the Physicians Formula Natural Nudes Shimmer Bricks. And this one is in, I know they have a couple different shades. Natural Nude, is that the color of this one? I'm not sure. It's just this little shimmer bricks. It's got golds, whites, pinks, and it's just a beautiful shimmer that can be like put on lightly and just give you like a glow from within, or it can really be built up and give you like a pop and highlight. So I really like this one, and it's from the drugstore. Like over half of my products are from the drugstore, and these are my true like holy grail favorite products. So you really can get good affordable products. I love that highlighter. The next category is eyelid primer, and I don't have this one here to show you guys because it's also at school. Like I said, a lot of these are at school because they are my favorite, so I want to use them like on a daily basis. And that is the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last Continuous Almond. It's an eyeshadow like pencil, and it's just an awesome base. It really cancels out like veins in your eyelids, and it gives you like such a smooth canvas. I'll like put that down, set it with a cream colored eyeshadow, and then go to town blending my eyeshadows, and it just gives a really smooth and like flat surface to work on. So I really like that, and it doesn't crease at all. It will seriously last so long. The next category is your favorite eyeshadow palette, and I have so many eyeshadows. This was a hard category as well, but the one that I have been using so much lately, and every time I pick it up I'm excited to do my eyeshadow because the palette itself is beautiful, but I love the colors, and that's the Tartelette In Bloom palette. This is all I've been having at school, and it's just a perfect selection. I don't want to blind you guys. Ooh, I just got my finger in one. I don't want to blind you guys with this mirror, but it's just a perfect selection of neutral eyeshadows. I love this. This is actually the bottom row because I'm holding it upside down. But the colors Rebel and Sweetheart, these two like pinky maroon colors. And then also the color Firecracker, which is like a bronze color. I use these all the time, and they do smell sweet. Actually, not really like a chocolatey scent like the chocolate bar, but just kind of like a vanilla scent. They smell really good. They blend out really perfectly, and it's just my perfect like assortment of neutral eyeshadows, and the palette itself is so pretty it makes you want to use it, if you know what I mean. And I think it's $45, so it's not like super up there for a high-end palette. I feel like it's like a average price. It's just really good. The next category is your favorite brow product. So I separated this into brow product to fill in and then gel because I have two products for that. My favorite brow product to actually fill in my eyebrows is the Salon Perfect Dark Brown pomade, and this is just like a really good dupe for the Anastasia one. I love a good pomade. Recently I've kind of been using pencils because they're a little bit faster, but if I want my eyebrows to really look good, I feel like I will go towards a pomade. This one's $4 and it comes with a brush, and I think they have 3 different colors in this if I'm thinking right. I'm pretty sure there's a light, medium, and dark. I use dark. I could definitely use medium, but I like a darker eyebrow sometimes. But this is my favorite way to fill in my eyebrows. And then my favorite brow gel, I don't have that with me, but it is the Hard Candy Brow Ink, and it's just like a really thin brow gel wand. I mean, it's so thin you can just like basically draw on your brows with that if you wanted to, and it lasts a really long time, and I use that in medium dark, I believe. So the next category is your favorite mascara, and if you have watched me for any amount of time at all and seen me talk about makeup, you probably know the answer to this. It is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. This is so repetitive. Just my favorite mascara of all time, honestly. I love the wand. I love an original bristle wand. This one's just my favorite. I will keep repurchasing this. I don't even know how many tubes I would say that I went through of that mascara, but I love it. Your favorite eyeliner. So I broke this down into 3 categories. I'm going to do my favorite liquid, cream gel, and pencil because I feel like those are just very different things. So my favorite liquid liner is the Revlon Colorstay Liquid Eye Pen. It's just like a really good little felt tip eyeliner pen. It gives you a nice black line. You have a ton of control with it. You can do a wing so easily. Like, it just makes the process of doing liquid liner so much easier. I believe it's about $10 at the drugstore, but those seem to last me a really long time. They don't dry out quite as fast as the Jordana Fabuliner, and I really like a good felt tip pen. And they last on your eyes a really long time since they are Revlon Colorstay. So now, a favorite pencil eyeliner. For me, that is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Pencil Eyeliner in Burgundy. If I'm going to use a pencil liner, I rarely use a black pencil liner. I will either use like a brown, burgundy, deep blue, or gray, something like that. But I love this burgundy one. It's just beautiful. It stays on for so long. It's right there beside the black. It's just a really pretty deep burgundy, leaning on like a plum color, but it brings out my eye color, and these stay on for so long. And then favorite cream or gel eyeliner. There's a dog barking really loud. Favorite cream or gel eyeliner is the L'Oreal Lacquer Liner in Blackest Black, and it's just a little pot eyeliner. You can see I've hit the bottom of this jar. I've used a lot of this. I need a new one. This is getting a little bit dry, but it's just really black. I have it on today for my winged eyeliner. It's super black, super matte, which is a reason I love it, and it stays on for a really long time. So all things that I want in a black eyeliner. The next category is your favorite lipstick, and that seems like such a broad like topic. Your favorite lipstick. I love like so many different lipsticks, but the one that I feel like that I don't talk about a lot on YouTube, and I will always keep in like a purse or a bag or a backpack because I will apply this throughout the day no matter the eyeshadow look. That is the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Blushing Nude. This is number 637. It's a cream, and it's just really pretty, really wearable. It's just like a warm pink with like a brown undertone. So it's definitely my kind of lipstick. If you know me, you know I love browns. But that one where it has a little bit of the pink, it's a little bit more wearable. So that is probably like my ride or die lipstick. If I could just have one, I feel like that would go with any type of eyeshadow look. Next I want to talk about my favorite lip liner, and I don't have it with me, but it is the NYX lip liner pencil in natural, just the classic pencil. It's a little bit more of a dry formula, but I love that. It makes my lips really precise. It stays on, it doesn't slide around, and the natural is just such a good color for me because it's very similar to my natural lip tone, just a little bit more pink added in there, and I can kind of overdraw in places, and it just goes with any lipstick, so I love that one. And then favorite lip balm I wanted to mention, I've mentioned this before, but I love Aquaphor Lip Repair. It's so affordable, and I just have tubes of this like all around, like in my makeup room, in my bag, in my bathroom, just everywhere. And it's just perfect. It stays on like a long time. I can put this on before bed and wake up and still feel like moisture on my lips. So that's perfect, and this is just really cheap, so I always have those. I'm hoping that this isn't too dark because I just looked and it kind of seems like it is a little bit dark, but hopefully it's okay for the rest of the video. We're almost finished. The next category is my favorite liquid lipstick, and I'm not a fan of the liquid lipsticks that dry and like crack off your lips and pretty much suck all the moisture out of your lips. So my favorite brand is the NYX Liquid Suede lipsticks. This isn't actually the color that I love. This color is Brooklyn Thorn. It's really pretty, but my favorite is the NYX Liquid Suede in Soft Spoken, and it's supposed to be a dupe for Kat Von D Lolita. I don't think it's a perfect dupe. I actually like it a little bit better. I have both of those, and I feel like the Kat Von D Lolita is a little bit more dark and plummy, where the Soft Spoken is a little bit more wearable. It's just my favorite liquid lipstick. When you put it on, it does dry matte, but it still has a little bit of moisture. When you push your lips together, you can feel it. It's not like a super dry, chalky lipstick, but this line overall is just like my favorite of liquid lipsticks. The next category is your favorite glosses, and this is also NYX products, and that is the NYX Butter Glosses and Intense Butter Glosses. So I have a ton of these. These aren't necessarily my favorite colors, but I like this line in general. I have this one in Raspberry Tart. This is the regular butter gloss. These are more like a soft gloss that is a little bit more sheer, just like a sheer wash of color. And then I also have two intense butter glosses here. One is Toasted Marshmallow, one is Napoleon, I believe. Yeah, and these are just more of a full color. I have a little bit of this Toasted Marshmallow one patted on today, and I just love it. It's really pretty, really soft, and they smell like pretty strongly of vanilla, but it's a really good vanilla scent. So those are like my favorite glosses if I'm going to wear lip gloss. The next category is your favorite false lashes. I actually don't have either of these right now. Like, I'm completely out of false lashes somehow. But my favorite pairs are the Demi Wispies, the Salon Perfect brand Demi Wispies, or 614s. And they're pretty much the exact same style. The Demi Wispy is a little bit shorter, and I think it's a little bit more tapered towards the inner corner, but they're that crisscross, like a messy lash. And if I'm wearing lashes, those are pretty much always the ones that I'm wearing. I love those, and I can get about like 7 wears out of each pair for like $3, so that's pretty good. My favorite lash glue is the Revlon Precision Lash Glue in Clear, and my reason for it being a favorite is it has like a little wand that you can just put it on the lashes instead of having to squirt some out of the tube and like drag the lashes through it. It's just really, really simple, and it stays on really, really well. Favorite setting spray is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer Mist. This is like a 12-hour, it's supposed to be a primer, but you can also use it as a setting spray. And I got this recommendation from Emily Noel, and it's just awesome. This one's like literally empty. I need to get a new one. I've been using another one, and it's just not as good. This makes your makeup like meld in with your face, and it just looks so much more natural than if you didn't spray it. It takes away the powder, and it looks a lot more hydrated. So this one's like $8 at Walmart, but it's really, really good. And then the last question is your favorite perfume. And I was just talking about this yesterday with my mom, how I really wanted to have like a signature perfume, and I feel like a lot of women do. Like, they have one perfume that when you smell it, it just like smells like them. And I was just trying to think of like something that I wear a lot and I've wore for a while. And the one perfume that I will constantly wear, and when I run out I'll get a new one, is the Victoria's Secret perfume in Heavenly. And I've used this for years, probably since sometime in high school, probably even sophomore year of high school, which is crazy. So almost 6 years probably, and it's just my favorite. I don't know like actually what this smells like. I'm so bad at describing scents. I know it has like, I know there's different notes when you describe a perfume, and I know that this has like middle notes of sandalwood and peony, and I honestly can't remember. It's kind of a spicy flower scent, if that makes sense. It's a little bit deeper than your classic floral, but it definitely has a touch of that floral to it. But it's just my favorite. I love it. It's like $52, so it's like not even that expensive for a nice perfume. And this one is, I mean, it still has quite a bit in it, but I'll definitely repurchase when I get done with that, because it's just my favorite of all time. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to really break down every category. I'm sorry if I talked fast, but I knew that I had a lot to get through. And I just wanted to mainly tell you guys my favorite product in every category. So if you're looking for a recommendation, a foundation, powder, anything in this video, that is my all-time favorite. That is the product that I recommend to people when they message me about products, and I thought that this would just be a good video for people to come back to see my favorites and to see what I recommend if you're looking for a specific product. So I will list all the products in the description box, so that if you're looking for one thing, you don't have to watch the whole video over again. You can just look down there. And then, like I said, I'll also have put the pictures in this video and prices. And I found the prices, like I would just type in the product on Google, and the ones that would pop up under the shopping list, that is the price that I went with. I know it varies, but that's like a roundabout price for the products. So once again, I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I hope that this video was helpful. It was really fun for me to look at my favorite products and try to use them all on my face, and I honestly love how my makeup turned out, because these are my favorite products. You know what I mean? It's really cool to see like all of your favorite products together, because I feel like so many new products come out that you like don't resort back to your favorites. But I'm done talking. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And I did want to tag someone. I want to tag my friend Haley Page here on YouTube. I know that she's pregnant with a little girl right now, and she's really, really busy, but I would love to see her favorite products if she hasn't done this already. I don't believe she has, because I usually keep up with her videos. But go let her know that I tagged her to do this ride or die tag. I would love to see her products, and I'm sure you guys would too. I hope I'll see you all in my next video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Bye.